Hey guys, Joel VALLIE here. Media Glitch, man, what an awesome time. If you're watching this live on TV, thank you so much for letting me in your home. If you're watching this on YouTube, maybe for the first time, don't forget to hit that like button if you like what you see and subscribe. Right, Michael? They got subscribe, man. So thank you so much for joining us. And I am continuing coverage of the Game On Expo I went to in Mesa, Arizona. And what an awesome time. I got to meet some of my favorite YouTubers, people I've known, people I have never known. Just a great time. And this guy that we're about to watch the interview, Pete Dorr, just an awesome, what a nice guy. Wow, I've been following him for years. He's definitely like I feel like one of the YouTube founders, you know, kind of like an angry video game nerd or someone he's been around forever, like even before YouTube, like in forums and stuff. So I really wanted to talk to him. So this is that interview, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like it. There you go. Come on, let's hit it. Hey guys, Joel VALLIE from Media Glitch, man, and I am here at the Game On Expo in Arizona, Mesa, Arizona. And I'm here with the legendary Pete Dorr, man, and it's so awesome to have you here. The panel you gave last night, amazing. Now, you've been in the community for a long time, before YouTube, forums, all kinds of stuff. How do you become the Pete Dorr that you are today?
Yeah, so I've always wanted to, when I was younger, I would make like online forums, online websites, like fan sites, and I'd always try and grow these communities that never really kind of came to fruition. You know, I always tried, and one day, it was back in 2006, I attempted YouTube. Back then I put up a few videos, wasn't quite feeling it, and I revisited it in 2008, and the community back then was really small. It was like a handful of people that were doing gaming content, like 30, 40 people. Everybody knew one another, so there was this really strong sense of community, and I kind of specialized in collecting in general, and there weren't a lot of channels really doing that, and it just kind of snowballed from there. Like, you know, I did collection videos when no one was doing collection videos. Like, it might seem weird, but there was no such thing as a PS2 collection video on YouTube before I posted it, and it just went from there.
Awesome. And now, I gotta ask this. I'm a Sega fanboy, okay? I know you have a big Sonic collection to the point where Guinness wanted you to enter that Sonic collection into Guinness Book of World Records. Kind of tell about that experience and how that was.
Yeah, so I didn't go through with it.
Yeah.
Because the process of Guinness is I just wasn't in the mood to put up for it. But Sonic actually means more to me as a character, more so than the games themselves. Like, people know I have a big Sonic collection, but they assume that I'm really into the games. But I enjoy the games, but the character himself means a lot to me because he's the one that really got me into gaming. I grew up playing him at like my grandfather's house. Before I had a Genesis, I'd go there and I would play Sonic 1, 2 at his house when I was like 5 or 6 years old. And it just kind of went from there. Like, I was introduced to the Sega Genesis, the Sega CD, and everything like that because of Sonic and because of my grandfather, and because my grandfather passed away like 8 months ago. It really means a lot to me, Sonic the Hedgehog. And it's one year it just kind of clicked with me. Like, it was sort of like this nostalgic trip where I just decided to go for an insane collection of Sonic stuff, importing from Japan, and yeah, I just love Sonic.
Speaking of Japan, you studied abroad. You out there. What was that time like in Japan, and how was that for you?
Yeah, so I decided to do a study abroad in Japan program while I was in college a few years ago, and I highly recommend anybody that's in college or going to be going to college to please, if you have a college that offers study abroad programs, do it. I did it twice, once to Japan, once to India. I was in Japan for a month. It was life-changing to the point now where I plan on moving to Japan sometime next year because I want to get myself immersed in other cultures and have the ability to bring that experience back to here before I settle down and get like a real job. Not a real job, but a job that pertains to what I went to school for. So it's something that, you know, just being able to get yourself out of your comfort zone, because I was always really shy. Like, before I came on YouTube, YouTube helped me kind of overcome my shyness, and I wanted to keep pushing those boundaries and those limits, and I felt going to another country was the next step.
Right on. Now, Happy Council Gamer tells me you have like this crazy huge game collection. If you go to Japan, where does that go?
Oh, it stays where it is. I'm not going to be there for that long.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Gamester 81.
What's up? How's it going?
Invading the Pete Dorr interview.
I'll be there for a year or 3, so it's not gonna. It'll be safe.
So nothing full time.
No,
You're like
not like moving my collection with me or anything like that. Nothing on that scale. It's not.
You're like, I'm done with America.
No. it's not at all. No.
Awesome. And you know, I appreciate you coming and supporting this stuff. While we were setting up, you know, there's a fan here, been watching you since he was a kid. How do you handle that stuff when the fans come up to you? Is that weird to you? Is it like?
It's not weird. I mean, I got my first exposure to that when I was just at Nintendo World in New York, and I had this kid come up to me and ask me to sign his hat. That was my kind of first time ever signing something, and I thought it was a little strange at first, but then you approach it like a human-to-human kind of interaction. I don't view it as me as a YouTube person talking to a fan. I view it as just gamer to gamer. And you know, when someone like the person that approached me earlier comes up to me, I don't hark on the fact that, oh, I'm a big celebrity and I'm here to, you know, kind of like try and impress them. I just talk to them like I would any other person. I mean, us YouTubers, majority of them view ourselves as just normal gamers, and that's how I view myself. So.
Right. Now, speaking of YouTube, I notice there's not as much YouTube content as in the past, but you are streaming a lot. You want to like bump your stream, so because it's great, people should come and check it out.
Well, Twitch for me now is sort of like a rekindling of what YouTube used to feel like back in 2008, 2009, where it was this small community, like I said earlier. And Twitch right now, you know, I'm trying to grow it. I just have so much fun sort of seeing the same people show up every day to the chats, like hang out, watch me play these games. It's instant interaction, whereas YouTube is kind of slowed down to the point now where it's like you're losing that interaction with your community, whereas Twitch is like instant sort of gratification of getting to interact with your fans. And I highly encourage anybody out there that does YouTube to give Twitch a chance. It's a slow going, believe me, but you know, if you come to my channel or any other people that kind of have a relatively smaller channel, we all support one another. We all kind of like bring the community around to all the different channels. So it's a good thing to try out. You know, it's very difficult though. It's even more difficult than starting a YouTube channel these days. So.
Well, man, I really appreciate you taking the time and everything, and thank you so much for coming and visiting us in Arizona, even though I'm from Albuquerque. But thank you so much, and we'll see you guys. Go check out his channel. I'll put a link below, and don't forget, you know, like, comment, subscribe, man. We love you. We'll see you later. Awesome, man. Oh, look at this, man. What? I didn't even see you do it, dude.